Yeah, seriously. Hopefully this is going to fix it. It just sometimes things just don't work out, the way. How about now? Can you guys hear me okay? Things just, uh, video capture too. Yeah. But it says I got audio now. How about now, you guys? We have sound. Yay. Oh, I had to switch. I had to switch my camera, but now I hear an echo. I don't know. Hi, Lolo. Lola. Yes, we can hear you. Oh my goodness. I got two cameras, and they're both like a no name cameras. And it's just sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And I've been using only this one camera that I'm using right now, and now it's working good. Well, at least it's working right now. The other day I used this camera and it froze up on me, and I lost everything, so I had to end my show a little bit early. Oh, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing good on this. This is a Friday night here in Kentucky. I hope everything is doing good. My buddy Richard, my co-host, he is he's with his wife right now, so they are out doing some stuff. So it's just me right now. I sent the link out. It's morning time in Thailand to all my friends in Thailand, the Philippines, Norway, Sweden, Denmark. I got a friend, over in Morocco, Korea. Oh my God! Oh, Australia, I have, and in New Zealand, Kiwi Mike. Hi, Mike. Yeah, I just want to say hi to everybody. I worked hard on this new part, my screen right here. Well, I worked hard because, again, hi Mark. This is new for me, so I'm not very familiar with the green screen, and I'm still trying to iron out the bugs. The more I use it, the more easier it's gonna get. Hey, Fred. Fred and I, we were texting each other on Facebook. Yes, matter of fact, yesterday, and because he's going to the Philippines, and he friended me on my YouTube channel, and I just got, and I figured I'll go and say hi to him on my Facebook because I friended him. He friended me on my YouTube, so I brought him on my Facebook, and he had a lot of questions. I hope, I hope I answered his questions. I told him to look up Seth. I told him to talk to Dr. Mike. I told him to go talk to Jay, because those guys, they are more familiar with YouTube, and I'm familiar with the Philippines, mostly the bad way, because I know what not to do in the Philippines. I made a lot of mistakes when I was in the Philippines, so I know what not to do. Hey, Roger Miller, my buddy from Alaska, little Kevin. So yeah, these other guys, Rike, Ned, those guys are more experts in their own ways. I'm an expert on what not to do, and I learn from my mistakes. And pretty much, I know how. I know what not to do and how to fix it. And my shows are more or less like what not to do when you're in the Philippines. You see these pictures of these girls, these two ladies. They are very beautiful, and they are very, very attractive. They are eye candy. And I caught them on Facebook. This man, he was talking about them. And he said the girl in the white pants, he got robbed. He got robbed from this girl. He was at a nightclub, and she came up to him, and one thing led to another, one drink led to another, and he went to his apartment or his hotel room. He didn't really exactly say. And the next morning, his wallet, his money was gone. Some jewelry was gone, and they clean house, not the good way of cleaning house. they clean house on his financial out of his wallet at that moment, and he didn't tell the police because I think he was kind of shy. And he said he said in this article that lady, this nice attractive lady, he got robbed. He got robbed from her 9 times. She robbed him 9 times. Oh. And how it happened, they were doing their thing, and she would get up, go to the bathroom, and at that time she would go and unlock the door, the hotel door, and girl number 2 would come in, and they would get busy pleasuring each other. And the girl, she would her partner would rob him, and then she would leave, and then when he is finished and takes a nap, then the girl in the white pants, she would leave. So you got, but you got to be careful about beauty. Evo Allo, how you doing? Hey Dale, and hey Raymond. I don't know if he really got robbed 9 times. But when you go there, when you go to the Philippines and you have one thing in your mind, on your mind, you're setting yourself up, and you're supposed to learn from your mistakes. Deception can happen anywhere. When you're on the jeepney, when you're walking down the street. When I was in Bacolod, my family and I, we were walking down Bacolod Avenue, and I was pushing my daughter's baby stroller, and her mom was next to me, and we were going right next door to Mercury Drugs, and there was a whole bunch of people around, and this one person acted like they dropped coins on the ground, and this girl was stopped and she was picking up the coins, and at that time I was almost on top of where the coins were, and the girl told me to stop, and because she was trying to pick up the coins. I had my cell phone on my baby stroller's cup holder, and the lady kept on telling me to scoot backwards, because she's trying to pick up the coins. And when I was scooting backwards, I was looking down on the ground, and she was picking up the coins, and she kept on stopping and looking up at me and my kid's mom. And when that stuff was happening, other people was walking around, and she got done picking them up, and we kept on walking down the road. And I stopped, and I put my hand where the cell phone was, and I went to look at what time it was, and the cell phone was gone. During that commotion, somebody lifted the cell phone off the cup holder, and they walked away. So the money on the ground was a decoy. And there was another person, and they picked up the cell phone, and they walked away. And then we kept on going, and we got scammed. And again, I thought I knew it all about scams and tricks and how to play people, but I was being played. And all this stuff happens to everybody. You hear about people losing their wallet at one place. You hear about somebody losing money at a bar. Another thing is people get pickpocketed in a lot of crowded area. So you when you go to these places, especially if you're going to be in a crowded area, don't dress up into designer clothes. Don't wear bling, necklaces, watches, rings, nice sunglasses. Really keep all that stuff and just keep it away, because there's people that's watching you, and you're a target. And like I said, a scam can happen 24/7. Even to people that you think that we are somebody of knowledge, and it's not going to happen to me, or it's going to happen to the other guy. Well, I am the other guy. So you really got to be careful. Be careful about women that come up to you. A lot of women in all these different countries, Asian countries, a lot of them are shy women, and they not too often they're gonna come up to you, at least by themselves. Sometimes if you go to a coffee house, even at church, then you see people come up to you for conversation, ask how are you and this and that, but if you're at like a bar, a nightclub, a pickup bar, and people and these beautiful women come up to you and they talk to you and stuff, and they sit down and stuff, by nature we're gonna try to accommodate them. We're gonna try to buy them a drink. We're gonna open up a conversation with them. It's easy to do, and if those places are not your thing, don't go to them. At least I went to Angel City once when I was in the Philippines, and it was during the daytime. It wasn't at nighttime, because I had a Philippine girlfriend, and I knew what Angela City was when through the internet 20 years ago, but I wanted to go see what it was like because of curiosity, of course. But I went there during the daytime, but we went on over the clock, and we checked out the base, we checked out the duty free and all this kind of stuff, and there was a lot of new hotels being erected and rebuilt. So yeah, it was. But now I guess Clark and walking the street looks a little bit different. But yeah, always be careful where you go. Don't take things for granted. Be careful about beauty. because we as men, we are very gullible to a beautiful woman, or sexy women, and we like to have affection, and when we have this affection, we lose our minds sometimes. Because sometimes if you're from the States, and that we might not be, I say we, meaning everybody, not me, but everybody, they're not used to affection, and that looks so nice. But yeah, you got to be careful, be smart. Don't if you do got a lot of money, have it put it in the safe. Don't flash it. It's just a good rule to live by. Only have enough money on you to accommodate you for that day. Just don't walk around with a whole bunch of stuff with you. Pacific Islander, how you doing? But yeah, when you go to a foreign country, notify your bank that you are leaving the state. And hey, Fred, when notify your bank when you're going to leave, when you're going to come back. And because if you don't notify them, they will close your bank. They will freeze your bank account until they get confirmation by what's going on. And I know this because it happened to me. So I was in Manila, over at Makati area, or over at the Hard Rock Cafe, and I had cash on me, luckily, but I was using my Alaska USA Credit Union credit card, and my bank froze it because I didn't notify them that I was leaving. So I had to call them up. Luckily, they had a 24-hour 800 number, and I called them up, and I give them my password, and I asked a quick couple of questions, and they unfroze it on right there, right then. So yeah, I was lucky. But I got scolded a little bit. I felt like a child because I didn't notify them. I didn't tell them my intentions. But yeah, just be a little bit smart about when you're doing things, and be careful when you're doing things. Huh. Am I not showing live on YouTube? I'm live right here, it says. Kevin, you are not showing as live in YouTube. Huh. How you guys are reading me okay? I should be going pretty well. Yeah, that looks good. Yes, we can hear you. Good. Kevin, Kevin, you are not showing as live. Huh. Okay. Your stream in 100%. Good. Okay. All is good, but your fell down. My ladies.
Hey, Kevin, how's it going?
It's okay, brother. Okay, guys. Yeah.
Hey, Kevin, how's it going?
Again. Like I said, this is still my. I think this is like my 5th day. Hey, Fred, I'm gonna throw you a link if you guys want to come on.
I'm already on, Kevin.
Giving you a link, Fred, and.
Can you hear me, Kevin?
It's always easy when you have two.
Kevin.
Being easy because easy on your throat, easy when you're talking. It's always nice to have a little bit extra. So yeah, Fred. Boom.
Kevin, can you hear me?
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, yeah. We're gonna have a little bit of a busy. There you are. We're gonna have a little bit of a busy day tomorrow. We got yard work to do. We got during this bad weather that we just had. We had high winds and a lot of these big trees that we have. Some of the branches dropped off. So we got a bunch of debris that I wanna. My cousin and I, maybe some of the boys, younger boys, will go around and help us pick up. That would be nice.
Hey, Kevin, how's it going?
I need to carry cars. Yeah, there's ATMs around, pretty much everywhere. There's Western Unions everywhere also. Hey, Fred.
Hey, Kevin, can you hear me now?
I can hear you good.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I just put in my earplug. I took it off earlier because there was nobody to talk to, but now.
Hey, Kevin, I was a while ago about you had when you have to notify your bank there about traveling.
Well, when you leave your country, it's always good to notify your bank and tell them that you're going to another country.
Yeah, my sister told me the same thing, but when I went to the Philippines, I talked to the people at my bank, and they said you did. Well, for me at my bank, they told me I didn't have to do that anymore. Like whether it's
Huh.
credit card or just using your bank account, they said that no, it wasn't required. So things may have changed since the time you've been there, or it depends on. I guess it would depend on your bank. If it,
Again, I left the
yeah,
I
but you were what 10 years ago,
well
12 years
no,
ago.
almost well I left almost 1999.
Oh shoot, that's when you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, things
But
would
but
have been
that's
different
when
then.
I start going back and forth. But I finally left at 2000.
So
But
yeah,
when I first went there, uh, my bank froze my bank account
yeah,
just because I didn't tell them what was going on.
yeah. 'Cause my sister was telling me the same thing, and so like I say, before I went to the Philippines last year, I talked to my bank about it, and for my bank, they said it wasn't required to notify them.
Yeah, but always good just for GP and just tell them, hey, I'm gonna leave the state, I'm gonna leave the country for a while. I am gonna use my credit card, and I ought to be back in like maybe a month.
Well, yeah, I think it's still good to notify them too, because like they knew I was going to the Philippines because I bought my travel insurance through the bank, like that travel health insurance.
Yeah, that's good. Um, yeah, that's another good thing to have is is your travel insurance and property insurance. Again, your cell phone, your camera, your laptop, um, items of value. Uh, it's good to have to get insurance on them. You can do it through like your housing insurance or your rental insurance or your car insurance, and you can just
Yep.
tell them that you want to insure this stuff, and then when you go on vacation, and if something that gets stolen again, I got my stuff stolen, so I was out thousands of dollars, and I couldn't get nothing replaced.
I thought that stuff was covered under travel insurance, like
Yeah,
with
but
the
I
luggage and
didn't
stuff.
have travel insurance
Ah,
because I was naive when I left, and I just I really didn't know a whole bunch of what to do, and we didn't have no internet shows, like YouTube shows of people telling you what to do, what not to do, and the ins and outs of the Philippines or different other countries.
See, these guys are talking. I never took a credit card with me to the Philippines. It was all straight cash.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I done that too. But I took a lot of cash with me, but I also had money in my bank account.
Yeah, me too. I took about
And
$5,000 with me cash, and the rest was in my bank account.
okay, yeah, I was talking to my buddy yesterday on the phone, and he wants to go to the Philippines for the first time, and he was telling me that he's gonna leave money with his sister, and she could wire him Western Union wise, like if something
That's a
happened.
good, yeah, that's a good idea too.
Yeah, that
A
is a
family
good
member,
idea, and
yeah,
it's also a good idea if you have a like another form of ID identification, and
yeah.
maybe leave that with your loved one, with your relative, that if something happened to your passport or something, that you can have a backup plan.
Well, that's what I did too. I took photocopies of my passport and stuff. Left one set with my parents, and then I had another copy for when I was down there, so I could keep all my other stuff safe.
Yeah,
But never flash the cash when you're down there, right, Kevin?
yeah. The other day, I'm sorry. What was that?
I said never flash the cash while you're down there.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I seen people kind of like at nice nightclubs, and they're buying rounds of drinks, and they would take out like a whole wad of 1,000 pesos, and you got to be careful about showing off how much money you have, because you can get robbed easily,
Yeah.
or somebody could slip a Mickey in your drink.
Nothing like getting rolled in a different country.
Ah, oh, yeah. Hey, Bob. You got me in trouble earlier. That kind of, yeah, Bob. I gotta talk to you later on about that. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah. Just because somebody complained, Bob, when you went to another show, and you was talking a little bit racial stuff, and people said that you was talking a little bit crazy on my show, and then you went over on another person's show, and talking a little bit crazy over there. Yeah. So I got scolded. You can't be like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. You gotta have, you just can't keep changing personality, especially when it goes towards race and stuff. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna say. I mean,
Uh,
we're all here. We should act a little bit grown up.
Yeah, but you can't be thin-skinned too either, Kevin.
What's that, bud?
I said you can't be thin-skinned about things either.
Yeah.
There's too many people out there that's thin-skinned. That's the problem. I'm not politically correct either, but, you know, I still watch what I say. And I'm not out to offend anyone either.
Yeah. No, yeah, like I said, when like what I'm saying, you know, just try to maintain a little bit of sanity about racism and everything. Especially I do a lot of work, and a lot of the people go over to Jay's show, and you know, we got to give each other respect and everything. That's just how I look at it. Like I said, Jay treats me good, and I just want to get things good with him. You know, that's all. Oh, Gun Term, how you doing?
Where's Richard tonight?
Richard's having like a date night with his wife, and
making up for the other day.
I'm not sure, but you know, you got to be careful how you act and what you say, because sometimes things that what we say, what we do on live or in person or behind closed doors could come back to haunt you, and nobody wants to get.
That's why I got padlocks on my closet so the skeletons don't come out.
That's a little bit funny, but not a whole bunch of funny, because you know, I don't have really a whole bunch of skeletons in the closet. I got a bunch of not skeletons, but they're zombies.
Oh, you bury them,
and they're hard to kill. So, you know, pretty much a lot of people already knows my faults. Everybody knows women is my fault. Not really money or food, but pretty girls. Yeah, you just gotta. I always gotta behave myself and have self-control when I go to see pretty girls. But when because I lost some self-control when I was there. I had two girls at the same time, and I had 2 kids at the same time. So yeah, I'm not bragging about that stuff, but again, you know, it's you know, having 2 kids wasn't planned, but you know, you just got to be careful. Don't let the little head do the thinking for the big head. Again, I laugh with a snicker because a little bit shy, even though a lot of you already know about my past, because everybody already heard and they listen to my shows. and I always talk about women and boobs and stuff. So I mean, like I said, nothing is new about my behavior. But when I got the machete stuck in my head, that wasn't because of women. Some people say, "Oh, Kevin, they just try to get you because they lost face with because of that other woman." Well, no, some of them maybe lost face, but the father, he was the patriarch of the family, so he was he was the guy in charge. Believe me, he was the guy in charge. And him and we had a lot of times that we went to fiestas and we went to different parties, and we got we walked arm in arm to the house or down to the rice field house. Okay, so yeah.
So, Kevin, you gonna let Big Bob on?
No.
Just
I just told Bob that you got to be careful about, when it comes to talking about black and white and gray and white, and you just don't do it. I mean, don't go on my show and then try to talk about racial slurs and racial this, because again, I do got a lot of friends that are black, and I got Jay, and him and I, we have an eye to eye, and we have the same thing in common about we have the same shows and stuff. So again, I'm not gonna you gotta nobody's here is a child. We're all adults, so we have to act.
I was just reading through the comments there. That's the only reason I mentioned it.
Oh, yeah, I can't see the comments too good, so I apologize if I'm not saying anything about the comments. Why are the comments bad?
No.
Oh. Well, why people fight? Yeah, that's a good question too.
Just Raymond said Big Kevin is ignoring you, Bob. That's what.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Bob.
Oh no, Big Kevin is ignoring your pleas, Bob Cooper, because I guess he wanted to come on.
Well, Bob, just you don't apologize to me. Go apologize to Jay. I don't know if Jay's having his shows still, but I'm sorry. Earlier he had a show, so go over to Jay's show and talk to him. I mean, that's there's nothing wrong about going over there and say, "Hey, I messed up. I screwed up. I don't mean to be this way, but yeah." Again, I'm just trying to keep my head above water. Yeah, no, hey, I'm trying to get away from Animal House.
So Bob Cooper's the John Lewis.
Oh heck, yeah. Hey, did Riff Raff Radio, did they get shut down?
I don't know. I never listened to them.
Does anybody know?
I never listened to those guys though. I listened to
Oh,
one time and they were talking kind of smack about you. I'm interested.
yeah, I'm not following nobody, so I'm not really listening to what's going on.
I thought I seen uh Aloe. He posted something on Facebook there a little earlier. Something about the
Okay.
tour. Yeah, he posted something about the tour to. Yeah, some
Yeah,
posting.
Ilo's a nice place. It's a big island. Lots of places, just a lot of historical places to go to, and it's close to Manila, Cebu, Bacolod, and Boracay. So you got a whole bunch of places that you can branch off to.
Hey, Kevin.
Oh,
Next time
yeah.
I go to the Philippines, hopefully within the next 3 months here, what's a good island to visit? I already been to Palawan.
Well, do you want to go traveling around, sightseeing and everything?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, like for the first few times, I want to do the touristy things with my fiance there. But the thing is, eventually, then because I want to see the be stuck in one place.
Well, I'm familiar with Ilo, of course, and Boracay, but I'm not sure if Boracay is being shut down or when they're being shut down. Uh, Roger's saying, so did Boracay get shut down by the government? Yeah.
Yeah, the sewage. Yeah,
So yeah.
'cause
So that's a shitty place to go.
I know. Yeah, because I know I want to go. I want to see Corona next time I go, but I was thinking of some other places. Like,
Ah,
what's it like up? Have you been up north of Manila, up on northern part of the island?
well, I understand from Seth. Seth said that up north in Manila is pretty nice, where they had those
The rice
strawberry
fields there.
fields. I think that's a nice place.
Isn't the rice terraces up north?
I think so. I like going to Tagaytay. That was pretty nice place. Outside of Manila, maybe an hour, now 2 hours bus ride.
Ronnie, I already been to
But
Port Princess there, Rodney. That's a nice little island. I went to Port Princess, to El Nino. I just didn't make it to Corona when I was on the island there.
yeah, heck.
It might
What
be.
is Bob still hanging around?
I don't see him because in Port Princess,
No.
my fiance's has an aunt and uncle that lives there. We stayed a few days with them.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know if Bob is still here. Yeah, it just seems like Bob and Jay. Like I said, Bob. One day Bob is good, and then next day Bob has a problem.
The guy, Kevin, the guy that has the Thai name there, he's asking for a invite. to invite me here from Facebook, but I no understand all this about Philippines. The guy has his name written in Thai, so I don't know.
Big Kevin. And Kevin, invite me here from Facebook, but I don't understand all about the Philippines. Well, you can tell us about Thailand. He's a subscriber to my Facebook show.
Yeah, Thailand would be a nice place to visit too.
Yeah, I'll throw you a link. Just one moment. Yeah, Jay is still on. Yeah, I like I said, I hope Bob is not too upset, but there you are. And there you go.
I think Bob's a little bit moody at times.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I'm a little bit interested in Thailand. I hear a lot of interesting places, things. I like cultural. I like Thai food.
Real Thai food, yeah.
Rodney Jones. Rodney, what you... Crazy man. Russell.
Yeah, I was going to ask him the same thing. Who are the girls in the picture there, Kevin?
Oh, the girl in the white pants. She picked up this guy at a nightclub, and the girl in the dark pants went into his hotel when they were playing hide and seek, and the girl in the white pants was his date, and the other girl robbed him. took his money and took his watch and things of value, because I guess he fell asleep after he had a workout, and they robbed him. And on my Facebook, he said that he got robbed from them 9 times.
Didn't learn the first 8.
Hi, Victor. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's really true. If he really did get robbed 9 times, but I typed back, and I said, well, that would never happen to me. But yeah, nine times, boy. I would figure like after the 4th time he would have he would have had enough strength. Yeah, really, Ken. I figured he would have had enough strength to say no. Get away. Call the police. But 9 times this girl in the white pants, he picked her up, and then her friend went into the house. I went into the place and got him.
Well, the one in the White Pass must have been really good. They keep going back.
I don't know. I hope it's not the same nightclub.
You'd think you recognize her the rest of the 8 times.
Well, you would think so because of the blonde hair, and she's gorgeous. But I was saying I was saying to be careful. There's a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, in everybody. So you gotta be careful. Don't let the little guy out being crazy. And you do gotta be careful. Things could go wrong, and they could have done worse things to him on the first time. If he would have got beat up the 9th time, there's something wrong with him. No, bull. That was the story that he said on Facebook that the girl in the white pants robbed. He went with bed with her, and the other girl was the one that robbed him. But it was his story. I'm just passing it on just to be careful, because again, if we are very yeah, but everybody's weak. Stay away from. Well, yeah, Ken. Stay away from these girls. Well, I sent my friend out a link. Huh. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, we everybody got to be careful. We all have weaknesses, and it's easy to find your way going down the wrong street. You don't know what's in a dark alley. Not everybody has good intention. Sometimes people are just looking for easy money. There's a lot of us that are that way, that are easy money. We are out looking for a good time, but you never know how far that's going to take you. What's been going on with you, Fred?
Too much work, not enough time.
Oh, really? So what, you guys are backed up again?
We're still backed up. It's just deadlines for the boats to be completed are coming up real quick. I got to work tomorrow to finish off one boat, because that gets sent to Manitoba. No, it's for the University of Manitoba, but it's getting sent up north to the Arctic. It's a research boat.
Huh.
So we're trying to get that done, and we have a client that ordered 4 boats. We sent one, and they're out of Quebec. We finished one and sent one, and we're starting a second one. And a bunch of retubes, a bunch of repairs. Oh, it just doesn't end. Because the weather's getting nice now, and so everyone wants to get their boats fixed.
Yeah.
They can't do it in the fall, when it's slow. When the weather starts getting nice. So
Yeah. What Ronnie's saying? What? Prove a nice girl are crazy, and they have a bolo. Never seen a girl with a bolo before. If you ever seen somebody swinging a machete, that's pretty. Especially a bolo is usually a homemade machete. It's not like American machete. But they both do the same damage.
Hey, the guy with the Thai name there, what's your English name? I can't pronounce it, or I can't even read it because it's all in Thai.
Fred, have a boat. Fred makes. What do you make?
Princess.
Like,
oh.
I
don't know.
Copy.
Facebook. Call me Kevin. Okay.
Yeah. Paste.
Yeah, I build like inflatable boats with the rigid bottoms, whether it's aluminum or fiberglass. They're kind of like the Zodiac boats.
Yeah. Pretty fun boats. I have twin BMW engines. Well, that's pretty cool. Raymond coconut with the
cracking coconuts with their thighs there, Kevin. That's a girl worth having.
I never seen that before. Kevin, are you Thai? Are you Thai? Where in Thailand do you live? No, I'm not in Thailand.
I think you mean the other Kevin, the Thai Kevin. Because I asked that Thai Kevin what English name that he wants to use, and he says Kevin. So,
well, that's a good name too. Bend over. Hey, buddy. Still don't like your name, no, but that's
okay. It's just
and my Korean friend that dick some, I don't know, suck some dick, I don't know. That wasn't funny at the beginning either. It's funny now, but not at the beginning. How you doing, Victor? How's California doing?
Boat. We probably ship it in the crate, probably by boat, or if you want to pay more, we could actually ship it by plane too.
Cheaper by boat, right?
Well, we ship boats to England, like to Europe and stuff. And what happens is when we ship it from here, it goes by rail to the eastern part of Canada, and then from there it gets onto a barge, and then they go to Europe. But there's a couple of cases where we actually shipped it by plane. We don't do so.
Okay.
So
or just sail it. So Raymond saying sail it the 22-footer from the Philippines. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Why not? I was looking at 20-foot, 22-foot sailboats.
I worked on a 225-foot boat. It was a crabber.
Yeah. Well, there's cargo planes there, VLS.
Well, a C-130 could do it.
Yeah. But I think it's more common when it is shipped by freighter, like the ships. But what my boss is telling me, we do have 2 of our boats out in the Philippines somewhere. The military own them.
Oh. Yeah, Ty Kevin, that's a good name.
You got to think of the shipping costs; it'd be phenomenal to ship a boat.
Well, that's why, I mean, you could do it on a super barge, like one of those freighters.
The big freighters. But it'll take a couple weeks.
Just do it over the winter time. By summertime, it would get there. Yeah, I think 100% in the Philippines. It's import tax. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know what the taxes would be. That's not the low guys. But I'm sure there's, the immigration cost, import, export fees, and all that stuff. That has to go through customs. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where my buddy is today. Denny. I haven't heard from him for a little while. Everybody's busy though, Yeah. Getting ready, spring cleaning, getting everything all ready. A lot of people getting ready for vacation.
Break here for the kids at school. Actually, she's almost done.
Yeah, my daughters, they just got out of school over in the Philippines, so that's nice. My youngest daughter, she'll be going into first grade, and my oldest daughter Star, she'll be going into 5th grade. So yeah, everybody's happy.
Yeah, when I move down to the Philippines eventually, that's what I'm going to start as a boat repair shop, fixing the inflatable boats at the yacht clubs.
Do you think a lot of them have inflates?
If you got the big boats, some of them do. They're probably about 6-7 feet, just to get from their boat to shore type of thing.
Okay, kind of like a taxi boat. Yeah, that's good.
They can. Well, no, not the ones we built.
Yeah, we still got cool air. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but we still got a lot of cool air outside. All the snow melted.
VLSR boats have rigid hulls that are made out of aluminum or fiberglass, but there is the air inflated tubes that go around it. And some we make rescue boats too with a self-righting frame. So if the boat ever flips over, you pull a cord and there's another like a bladder on top that fills up with air, which turns the boat right back up to the proper upright. I have a video of me doing an inspection on one where it blew up. It actually tore. There was a flaw in it. But I can't seem to I can't get the video onto my laptop because it won't read the what is it called? It's not like your usual video. What is it, like an MPG or whatever? I don't know what it's went under. So I have to get a file converter to
honeycomb draft save.
No, you're talking about airboat. Totally different. Like I don't know. I thought on my Facebook page I have a few pictures of some of the inflatables that we built.
Oh yeah, I seen those. You sent me a couple of those pictures, I think.
Yeah, and I send Richard a few pictures every once in a while too.
Yeah.
I think VLS is thinking more of the soft bottoms, the one with the wooden floorboards that you can take out. Like we do build them, but not very often. I think in the 5 years I've been there, I'm building my third one here soon.
Okay. Oh.
I can't send links through the chat here because it always I don't know, disables the links. But
Hey, Danny. Hey, Danny.
Oh, Bob's back. Let's see here if I find you in Kevin's Facebook here.
No, Bob came back.
That's what, yeah. Okay, Kevin, I'm going to troll your friend list here.
Yeah.
Friends. There we go.
Bob. Well, Bob, just go back to the Philippines. Just be happy. Don't be unhappy.
Okay.
Yes, Kevin. Yeah. I could send them a link, I believe. I can't. Oh heck, yeah, Bob. Yeah, because see, I don't see all the time what people are typing, and then on my show, and then Bob, not Bob, but Jay, he complained earlier about what Bob was saying, so I'm just passing on what Bob said to me. So, Roger, that's Philippines. What Philippine Ocean is a as Alaska. So the probably right. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, I don't know what show Bob was on. Daniel. Yeah, like I said, I mean, try to be good when you go on my show or other people's shows. Don't try to don't try to be racist or play the race card. Fred, my Rob was more fun than the. How was the weather in January? Oh, January and June and July. It depends on where you're at. Isn't that towards dry season? If anybody owns one, who is? Oh, one of the guys. They went to another show, and the host got mad at me because somebody was talking racist back and forth on my show and on another show, and he complained, so I took the heat.
Hi, Bob. You're a hard person to find. I mean, Ty Kevin, you're a hard person to find.
Did you find them yet?
No. You have like a few people with Ty names. Just have to try to compare the lettering.
Let me see if I can help you real fast.
Some pretty girls on your friends list there, Kevin.
What's that, buddy?
I said you got some pretty girls on your friends list.
I got I don't have no friends. Okay, copy link. Paste. I think that worked.
Where did you send it?
Well, your
Facebook?
Your name. Okay, save link, copy link address. It's a little bit different because I there. Okay, there, that one worked. You know, because I never. There we go. Copy link address. Okay, Fred, yours is coming right here. There you go. There. Ty Kevin, I just sent Fred to you, and Ty Kevin, I sent Fred on to you guys' sites. You both have each other's Facebook.
Yeah, I just sent Ty Kevin a friend request.
Okay, well.
So it's up to him to accept it or not. So
yeah. Well, I did my part. I switched. There you go. Because we all are supposed to work together. You know, I mean, one way or another, we all should get along, work together, be happy. I mean, yeah, mostly work together and be happy. We are all good men, I think. At least I want to be. I try to be. The people that I associate, I think they are nice people. I know I am. But I made mistakes, past mistakes, and crink in my neck. You got a crink in your neck? I can fix that for you. You don't like to get just out time. Don't be butthurt, Bob. Yeah, I mean, heck, don't complain to me. Go complain to Jay. I mean, I'm just passing it on. Just act, you know, just act like a good person. But don't get mad at me. I mean, heck.
So how's your knees?
So what time you gotta? What's that?
So how is your knees holding out? You haven't said anything much lately.
Oh, my leg that I hurt January, the doctor took out the water in my kneecap. Well, it came back.
Well, tell him to put a little tap there so you can drain it yourself. Put little taps on your knees so when they fill up, just open them up, they drain out. There you go.
You know, he used some kind of aerosol can and sprayed my knee, and then he stuck me with a needle, and he took out the fluid. It was like a big ass hypodermic needle, and then he did it again with another container, and he said he didn't get all of the liquid, and if there should be a little bit more coming that's going to work its way to the surface, and if it does, just if it comes back, just call up the office and make another appointment. What is this? I'm blocking his ass in. Okay, Bob. Oh, Bob. Jesus Christ. Oh, hell. Kevin, your arm's bigger than my leg. Oh, hell. So, Kevin, Thailand Kevin. Well, isn't there another Thailand Kevin in Thailand? He's like a British guy.
Yeah. He's a blogger. Wasn't that the guy you're supposed to get off?
Well, I invited him on my show, but I guess he was busy at that time and he blew me off.
So try getting
he didn't blow me, but he forgot about me. I got to be careful how I use that word.
So try getting what's his name, Rob there, the 30 seconds in Thailand or whatever.
Oh, 20-second Rob?
Yeah.
I talked to him before. He seems like a pretty...
I think he'd be a fun guest to have on here.
Yeah. I think he's over in Florida area or Alabama area. I'm not sure exactly where he's from.
Oh, yeah, he's from Florida or whatever. Yeah, Kevin, Thailand, yeah. I used to watch Sunny too, Sunny in Thailand, but not anymore. He was a bit of a prima donna. Then he went private. Like he went strictly Patreon.
Oh, my daughter's on Facebook. She got a picture. Go check. my daughter Pearl. Because see, my kids, they're 50-50. Half Filipino, half for me. And I have Norwegian blood in me. And in my DNA, my kids have blondest, have a sandy color, sandy blonde hair. Even though they're the only thing Filipino that they have is their nose is Filipino. The rest is me. So my daughters are huge, and they have a copper tone skin color. So when they go inside for a while, then they get whitish again. But when they go outside and play, they have a copper tone color. And my daughter Star took a picture of Pearl, and she has like a kitty cat, whiskers and ears. So she just looks cute. Oh hell yeah! Things are good, you know. Everything's good. Kevin, snacks, snacks. I'm trying to figure out what Kevin said to me. I like Thai food. Spice wise, I like spicy foods. Oh no, I'm not. No, my DNA is Norwegian. Um, my grandparents came to the U.S. My grandmother and that side, but my father came over is like Portuguese blood in him. But on my mom's side is Portuguese side. Picture in the background. I'm getting you guys cry about my background the other day because I had that cabin and the fireplace and the snow coming down, and then my Australian buddy, he was I had that scene with the all the different landscape pictures, and my buddy Danny was telling me about that I should have pretty girl pictures. So what is Bob saying? My lady's beautiful. Well, congrats on that, Bob. I'm happy that she's all women are beautiful one way or another. The snow is all. Yeah. Bob Cooper, pot picture of your women. Oh. Well, do you got a new picture, Bob? I mean, do you got a new woman, Bob? Or do you got, because I know you got a girl in Hong Kong, you said. Hong Kong's a nice place.
It's pretty expensive there, isn't it?
When I went there, they had that SARS outbreak in Hong Kong, so a lot of business wasn't going there. And when I was there, the prices went down. The hotels, the prices went down, and flying there was cheap. Because I went from Anchorage to Hong Kong, and then I spent a week in Hong Kong, and then I went to Manila for 3 weeks, and then I went back to Alaska. That was one of my, I think that was my second time going there. Going towards the Hong Kong way. Usually we went Taipei, Alaska, Taipei, but that time we went Alaska, Hong Kong. Yeah, be careful about the food when you go to different countries. If you're not accustomed to eating different foods, your body will take a while to get used to adjustment to the food, the water, the way they cook. In the Philippines, they cook use a lot of oils, coconut oils. Matter of fact, they don't use Western style cooking oils. It's all coconut oil that they use. And if you use a lot of coconut oil, the coconut oil will also act as a laxative, and it will flush you out. Anything with coconut will flush you out. It doesn't really cooked, uncooked, coconut water, coconut juice, buku, ice candy. That's if it has coconut in it. Yeah, it's a
Ice
good
candy,
way.
isn't that condensed milk?
Well, yeah, but it condensed, but has coconut meat, coconut shavings in it that they use, or they can just use mango or papaya, jackfruit. But they all use condensed milk. But um, a lot of them use coconut water, coconut milk with it when they making ice candy.
Mm.
It just depends on what they like. Ah, yes. Okay, Kevin. Well, I don't know how much longer we're going to be on. What time is it right now? Okay, we've been on for a little bit over an hour. Yeah, I'm not going to be on much longer, but it depends on how long it takes you to come back. But yeah, Kevin, um, yeah, drop me a line on my Facebook. We appreciate you coming by and hanging out with us. I hope you had a good time, and you know
Yeah.
you meet some new people. Yeah, always come back. I'm on. I have do that bell icon, and that would tell you when I have my shows coming on. And if you guys like my show, smash that like button. Um, if you guys want any, leave a comment or questions, leave a comment on down below after the show. Just go online and leave a comment what you think about the show, what about our topics and stuff. Those are always appreciated. I do try to look them over and make a comment back. I'm not very good at it, but I will try more and more. So yeah.
You take care there, Ty Kevin.
Yeah. Yeah. Hope to see you guys. So hope to see you come back again. We have a pretty good time. Well, I'll be on tomorrow in the afternoon also. Usually Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But on daytime too. Depends on you guys. If you bother me enough, I'll come on, have a show in the morning time, which is you guys, which is Kevin's evening time. So yeah, all right, Kevin. It was nice having you. Maybe I'll work and have you come on my show live and talk to you. Hey, Dan. Bye, buddy. Hey, Fred. Kevin said bye.
Okay, take care there, Ty Kevin. Sorry, I was peeking in Facebook.
Yeah, he got some pretty interesting pictures on his site. I like looking at different sceneries. It looks pretty good. I wouldn't mind going to Thailand one day and checking that out. All right, Dan, you're gonna take off. I'll be on 24-hour days. Ah, okay. Yeah, don't know about Richard. He'll pretty soon. Next, Kevin, no sex pictures on your show. Hey, couldn't handle it again. you know, seriously. Honestly,
Kevin's going to do the booby of the week.
oh, you know I think that's as close as the booby of the week as it's going to get, because yeah, well they got clothes on and they're looking good right there. So I don't want to push. I don't want to push the limit. Oh, heck. Well, you should get a tropic fish tank. Bob Cooper will show you his. Oh, thanks, Raymond. If you bring. Yeah, no.
Wow,
Yeah,
Raymond, that's going to unsee him.
Black expat lives still on. That guy makes marathon. Yeah. Well, yeah, but he was on maybe like 40 minutes before I went on, or like 1 hour before I went on. So that's okay. Jay's okay. All right, Kevin. God bless you guys too. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on much longer. What time is it? Yeah,
almost 7:30.
Yeah, we'll get off pretty soon. But yeah, when you guys travel, be careful who you want to party with, because sometimes people. No, I do hear about people. Jay said once that people slip a Mickey in people's drinks. That'd be pretty bad. Waking up. and you don't remember nothing, and they rip you off and everything.
You're missing a kidney.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that too.
Cup of ice.
Waking up and you got a lady boy next to you, right in you. Damn, that'd be messed up too.
Yeah, it would be.
So yeah, you guys, we all gotta be careful. Not you guys, but we all gotta be careful. Don't have one go there and then you have one good night, one good time in the Philippines, then the rest is all miserable. Just really try to have a good time and spread the good time out. For the whole time that you're going to be there. Be careful about where you go and who you talk to. Be careful about the taxi scams. There's lots of scams that people may or may not encounter. You never know. You never see nothing, Fred, when you was there?
No scams, no. Well, if I needed a cab, I mostly did the Grab, like the rideshare, like Uber. The only time I took a cab was from the airport to, and the guy used his meter. So.
Oh, at the airport?
Yeah, and then any other time that I needed a ride, you got two companies. One's called Grab and one's Uber, and I usually use the Grab. And they always pre-told me the price because you could find a booth by the malls or any place that has a big store. They usually have a booth, and you just tell the person there that you need a Grab. You tell them where you want to go, and then the guy will tell you the price, and you can say yes or no.
Yeah. Yeah. And if they don't turn on their meter, just say that you're gonna get out and get another taxi.
Yeah.
Don't let them try to dictate the price or them trying to bully you into going with them.
See with the Grab, when they tell you the price, they don't know whether you're white or Filipino. You know, and the only reason I took them is because my fiance used them quite a bit. So, and they just told me, okay, this is going to cost you this much. Is that okay? And I said, yes, it's all right, or no, it's too expensive. And then, because each guy will tell you his price, so you might find one cheaper than the other guy yet. So,
yeah.
but I found everything fairly reasonable for like the Grab or anything. Like even when we were in Palawan we did the city tour on the trikes, the little trikes.
Yeah.
And what did we
Well,
pay?
those trikes are pretty good for short distances.
Yeah, well, the guy took us all to all the touristy spots because we did like a city tour. You know, we went to the crocodile farm, we went to the butterfly sanctuary, we went to Chocolate Hills and stuff like that. And we went to there's this big park where they have a war memorial for the American POWs that got
Yeah.
slaughtered in Palawan. He took us to all those places, even where that night market they have along the water. But when we got there, it was not very busy. So,
Okay.
I had a great time. Everything was good, and the guy didn't charge me like, you know, if it was from the hotel to town, it cost what, 20 pesos. That's all he charged us, was 20 pesos per person or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Or it was cheap. It wasn't like 20 pesos. I forget exactly. It was really cheap anyways. But I just used that as an
Yeah.
example.
Cheap is good.
Yeah. And,
Cheap, safe.
well, see, the thing is, we got a really good deal too, because when we went to El Nino, my fiance's aunt said knows one of the tour guides that drive the nice vans, and we went to El Nino for 2 days, island hopping and back for $150. That was all included. I thought that was pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Like I said, that was getting the right, going to El Nino, staying there for 2 nights, island hopping, like the good island hopping tour, and coming back, and then tipping the driver, and then, you know, and he took us to that really nice beach out out by there's a really nice beach there. It's a park. So.
And because we rented out a van a couple of times, and that was pretty good.
Yeah. Well,
if you just rent out the different things.
yeah. And then we did the underground river. It's supposed to be the longest underground river that goes into that huge cave. We did that. It was really cheap for us because, like I say, it helps when you have a few connections.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raymond, not El Nino.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But really have a good time.
I had a great time.
Have a good time. See, get to look around. Don't be in a big hurry. Mostly don't be in a big hurry.
Well, that's the thing. Plan accordingly. Like if you're there for 2 weeks, do what you can do in the 2 weeks without rushing. If you're there for 3 weeks, do what you can in that time period without rushing. Then you don't stress yourself out as bad. It's just, oh, I gotta go here, I gotta go there. You know, it sucks. You have to rush.
Yeah, then if you get too stressed out and you start spending extra money or overspending, then that makes your trip a little bit more unforgivable.
Not a thing. So if you're stressed out. And then what's that? Fred there. Is he going to the Philippines for the first time?
Yeah, he'll be going around. I think around 90 days from now.
Yeah. And the thing too, and I find it true, like, you know, through me adventures from that other YouTuber, you know, he even told me in the messages, you know, Philippines is not for a beginner traveler because you have to have a lot of patience and you got to be able to, like, you know, if you can't get the information, you have to find someone to get you that information, you know, whether you have to pay, like when you leave Palawan, you have to pay money to leave there. Like it's, I don't know, 50 pesos or something like that before you even leave, you know, before you even get on the plane to check in. I forget what that's called. You know, some of the islands you have to pay just to leave. And it's usually like 50 pesos or something like that. And I think when I was leaving the Philippines coming back to Canada, I had to pay that fee as well. No, it wasn't an environmental fee.
Yeah.
It was,
so yeah, when you're leaving, or is that when you're getting on a plane, or is that just when you're leaving the country?
You have to do it before you get on the plane. Like I know in Palawan, we had to pay that fee. I forget what it's called. But if you don't pay that fee, you can't get on the plane. It could be a terminal fee.
Okay.
I forget what it is. But I think you do it with the ferry. There's a fee you have to pay. Even if you're going on the ferries back to, like I said, the Big Island or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, when we went to Palawan, we took Air Asia, I think it was, and that fee wasn't included with the tickets. Like especially coming back.
There.
And I know there were people from other videos I see, you know, people get frustrated because they don't know about that little fee. And that, you know, and if nobody tells you, how are you going to know?
Yeah. Well, they ought to have it posted like at the airport or at the tourist places.
I'm sure they do.
Help you know what's going on.
But that's if you're a beginner traveler and you don't know these things ahead of time, You know, it's you're just gonna, oh, I got my ticket, I could go on the plane, and then find out, no, you got to go back there and pay this fee or whatever before you get out of the plane. And then at a point, you know, like how they say, you know, they kind of point, but you don't know exactly where they're pointing at. It's just it's over there somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
That's where the patients have to come in.
Yeah, you gotta have to have a lot of patience, especially when you go to a foreign country and you're not familiar with nothing. You always need patience.
Yeah.
We're not up late.
That's right, Raymond. That's coffee and lunch money for the terminal staff. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they must have a good lunch.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, what time is it? Yeah. Well, it is my time. I stayed 8 minutes over, but I had a good time. Bob just got to calm down a little bit, you know. Just he got to calm down and have a good time. Don't, you know, he can't be so open with his mouth. You know, it's just because there's a whole bunch of people that listen to my show and other shows, and nobody wants to hear blah blah blah. And if he's mad at me and he don't want to talk to me, oh, it is what it is. But remember, Fred. Yep. Fred. All right, Fred. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed your day, enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekends coming up.
Okay, I try. I haven't worked tomorrow.
You're gonna have to do the whole day or just part of the day?
Just part of the day. When we work weekends, they don't want to work past noon, so unless it's really pressing.
Yeah.
Okay, Kevin, I'll let you sign off. You guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on, Fred, and I'll talk to you later on.
Okay, you guys take care now. Have a good night.
All right, you guys. Yep, same with me, Fred. I'm hope you all had a good weekend coming up. Be safe. Take it easy and have a good relax. And I'll also see you guys possibly tomorrow in the afternoon. I'll have a maybe a noontime show. See what's going on. I'll go check the what's going on in the news in the Philippines, seeing what people are doing. But yeah, you all have a good night, have a good day, have a good evening. Depends on where you are. You all be good, be safe, God bless, and I'll talk to you guys later on. Peace out. All right, you guys.